As someone who's been playing since like the beginning of Genshin, aka the first month of Genshin, I think it's kind of crazy the fact that Snezhnaya is here, and we're getting our first like actual like character from Snezhnaya. So we're gonna be watching, of course, the first Snezhnaya character like demo trailer animation. But without further ado, let us first watch this, shall we?
Odette, your technique is flawless. What you need to work on is conveying feeling and emotion. Stop. You're hiding behind other people's emotions, Odette. Show me how you feel.
Alright. I think this is actually pretty important, yeah. Wonder if we got any ballet dancers to come in and be references? Probably, but I think what's also pretty interesting is the fact that... Hello? Hold on, listen, you're on!
Relentless snow and never-ending winter.
Just casually throw her in the middle of this, okay?
Anger. Resentment.
God, I love that outfit, though.
And hatred.
Oh, God. Yeah, I have done the tea party.
Feelings fit in. On the stage.
Oh, God.
Let's leave it there. Does it hurt? Here, let me help.
Don't worry, Mom. I stopped feeling pain a long time ago.
There's a couple things, I guess, that can instantly be brought up. I don't think a lot of people realize, like, how much they demand for ballet dancers, be it how they look physically, but also how much strength they have in it, you know? It's not just like your feet, it's also your upper body, because you need to be able to hold yourself in these positions and stuff, but it's just very physically tasking and it's very demanding. I only did it for like maximum, I think, 2 years, because I only did it when I was very, very little. Because, you know, when you're very little, your parents want to figure out what you want to do with your life and everything, right? But I did remember I had a peer in my elementary who did stick with it for a very long time. And Jesus Christ, she not only had to, one, be able to do a lot with her core strength, but man, she had to be very careful with how much she actually put on herself and everything, like how much pressure, how much like discipline, because it's also a thing of discipline, chat. You also have to be emotional when it comes to it, like not emotional like you have to be crying stuff, but you have to know how to convey the emotions of the dance, because yes, you can have the emotions and everything, but a lot of pro ballet dancers, if they don't smile this much, then they're gonna be scrutinized. If they don't look sad enough, they're gonna be like, oh my God, they don't care about their own like activity and stuff, which is kind of insane. But to be honest, with the fact of her saying I don't feel pain, is just, you know. Also, how do I say this? I think one thing I really like of her design and noticing like everything is also just the story as well. We don't know the full details, right? But we see, of course, La Signora, we see Odette, we see a baby Odette here, and then we also see La Signora, and she's giving her what seems to be the little crystal right here on her outfit.
Relentless snow
But you can see she's kind of portraying how she probably feels about La Signora, and especially because of the fact of this is an art form she probably got motivated from because of this. But we don't know yet. That's kind of the crazy thing, right? The thing with Signora, and especially from the other characters as well, I've spoken about her, she very much loved children. Like you can tell she was definitely written with the thought of she wanted to really be a mother, but due to a lot of circumstances that didn't happen. I have done the tea party with Arlecchino, and how I was mentioning the position. She was probably grief stricken when she heard the news. Oh, for sure. We can see how this more than likely did affect her, especially because this is something she really loves. And I believe she will try to hide her grief. I think she's already trying to hide her grief because her mom was like, you need to put your emotions and everything into this. She's probably still grieving about this, you know, or to some extent also feels probably guilty about this situation. Because while we like to believe with the characters, their deal is done and everything, the characters that have interacted and also are part of their lives that we have yet to meet or have met are still feeling the emotions of every single character. I think, for example, when Syndrone's little trailers came out, when people were like, oh, I cannot believe like the girls were like this close. Well, of course they were close. They were first of all co-workers, but second of all, you know, their bonds exceed more from what the game shows us. We have to wait for content to come out. That's kind of the pros and cons of a live service game. But we'll probably find out more of how she feels and how much she probably has dealt with it, how much it means to her, but also how it also affects her own work. She probably feels the need to be emotionless to do her job, but also suppressing her emotions is actually hindering her.
And never-ending winter.
But
what is there to feel?
no. You know what's crazy? Oh my god, I just realized something. You know who we could use as a pretty good, like, foil possibly in the future? Depending on how her story goes, of course. Eula. She's also a dancer herself, so it would be interesting to see how they do a character within the same line and everything. Oh, true. It's something we're gonna have to wait and see. I am excited for her character story. I will be probably throwing like 20 to 30 pools because I do like her design. I love it so much. I hope we do get more information about the Fatui members that did pass. Not because like I'm like the person who's like, oh, I'm curious to see how much Hoyo would just flash like flesh them out a bit more since, you know, their story is done, but we still know they interacted with a lot of people. Also, no, you're right, Dan. It does remind me a little bit of Gracio, yeah. I am looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with her and, of course, the new cast because we are going to a new region. I need to be very clear. I genuinely... Guys, I was here since October 2020. Dude, this is hard for me to process. What do you mean I waited 6 years for this? I think about it a little bit too much sometimes. I'm like, man, I've been playing this game for 6 years. Anyways, without further ado, if you like, you can go ahead and check me out on stream. I stream almost every single day on twitch.tv/Nohr_and_T. Let me know what you guys think as well. I'm really looking forward to this upcoming patch.
Push it, wouldn't you?
Thank you so much for the 3 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But feel free to stop by. Let me know what you think. Feel free to go ahead and subscribe, comment. Let me know your thoughts. You can also hit that bell notification. And you'll be notified whenever I go live. And without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.